I wasn't meant to be the one driving her that night. That's the thought that keeps looping back no matter how much I try to ignore it. It was her book club, or so she said, and her car was in the shop for an alignment. She asked if I could drop her off and pick her up later. I remember the quick kiss on my cheek as she got out, one heel catching on the mat. I joked she was overdressed for a night of thrillers and wine. She laughed, said an author was visiting. I didn't think twice. Why would I? It was late when I picked her up again. She slipped into the passenger seat with a soft yawn, smelling faintly of citrus, not her usual perfume. Said she was tired. I said nothing. We drove home in what I thought was a comfortable silence. I only noticed the purse the next morning. It was her red leather one, the anniversary gift from 2 years ago, sitting lopsided on the back seat. I almost left it on the counter, but something, call it instinct, maybe dread, made me open it. I wish I could say I was being helpful, but the truth is I was searching for something I couldn't name. I didn't confront her. I just left the purse on the table, kissed her forehead like always, and drove to work. I sat in the parking lot for almost an hour, gripping the wheel, trying not to scream. What do you do when the two people closest to you turn into strangers overnight? I didn't call him. I didn't say a word to her. I worked, smiled, answered emails, pretended. That night, after she fell asleep, I scanned the letter, printed 2 copies, and mailed one to each of them. No note, no explanation, just silence, speaking louder than I ever could. She never mentioned it, neither did he. But things changed after that. She grew quieter. He stopped calling. The betrayal didn't detonate. It decayed. Quiet, slow, like rust beneath paint. The next morning she made pancakes. She never makes pancakes unless she's trying to fix something. They were perfect, golden, syrup-ready. Strawberries cut in little hearts like she used to make when we first fell in love. I stared at the plate, realizing that sometimes love doesn't end in a fight. It just fades into a kind of mercy you can't trust. I ate them. Each bite felt like forgiveness in disguise. We didn't talk about the letter. We spoke about the weekend, the neighbor's new fence, the film she'd been wanting to watch. But her eyes kept tracing my face, searching for, what, I'm not sure. Maybe anger, maybe mercy, maybe the ghost of who I used to be. She wouldn't find him. That night, I stood in the garage, beer in hand, staring at the shelf where a box once sat, the one filled with things Ferris gave me. Signed baseballs, faded Polaroids, a watch he bought when I got the promotion. I took it down, carried it outside, and emptied it into the bin. No ceremony, no words. I didn't cry, not for him. I mourned Hania differently, because love doesn't vanish after betrayal. It lingers, claws beneath the ribs, whispering, maybe it was your fault too. And that's the part that eats you quietly. Had I made her invisible? Had I stopped asking who she was, becoming when I wasn't looking? Between bills and grocery lists, maybe I forgot how to hold her the way she needed. Maybe he noticed first. But he was my brother. That's the part my mind still rejects. Of everyone, he knew what she meant to me. He toasted us at our wedding, helped pick the ring, laughed with me the night before I proposed, said I was the luckiest man alive. Maybe I was, until he decided he wanted my luck for himself. I noticed things. The way she tensed when I entered quietly, how her phone always lay face